Hey y'all, Sagittarius. I'm going to do a reading for y'all today. And how do y'all like my new setup? I love it. But anyway, I'm trying to get through this series, so I still have to do y'all, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces, and then I'm done. And I'm trying not to shake that around because I'm trying something new with my camera setup. And I can't stand to see it move when I hit some. I don't like that. But anyway. Alright, you guys. What do we have here for y'all today? I see the Three of Wands. Someone's wanting to travel, move on, move away. Make some plans. The Strength card. And the Knight of Pentacles. Looks like somebody might have been through something. You've been strong. That's the Leo card. You could have, yeah, you've been doing a lot of work on yourself, Sag. Knight of Pentacles could be an apology, could be a gift, could be something coming in slowly that you've been waiting for. Page of Wands, another something you've been waiting for, that some offer. And then we've got this Five of Pentacles, King of Wands and Five of Pentacles. So I'm thinking here with this Five of Pentacles, someone has left you feeling like you were rejected, left out in the cold, abandoned. But look at that Ace of Cups. That's what's coming that you don't see. Along with an Eight of Swords. So, oh yeah, and the Three of Cups. So you guys are wanting love, it looks like, and it's coming, regardless of whether you want it or not. You know, you can always turn it down. But then you feel trapped. Like it's like you're afraid because of something you've been through. It's making it hard for you to think about. You know, you guys probably maybe aren't even interested in being in a relationship right now. And believe me, I understand that feeling. I'm Aries, y'all know that know me, Aries Sun, but I'm also Sagittarius rising. So rising sign's a big part of who I am. And yes, I feel this. Not that it's for me, but I feel this. And it's like right now, you may be having a little bit of, you could be having financial difficulties, you could be feeling alone, maybe like your family and friends have deserted you, like you're not feeling that there's anyone there to help you when you need it, like you've been there for everybody and they're not there for you. And the King of Wands, this is a very strong person, this is a fire sign energy here. And I feel like this is what you waver between. You know, you waver between feeling like I can do this, I can kick everyone's ass and conquer the world, and then like, oh shit, man, what am I gonna do? Like, what's tomorrow gonna bring, you know? So you have to change your outlook. The only way to fix that is to change your outlook, Sagittarius. You gotta be positive. I know that sounds so crazy when shit's been probably causing you problems for a while, but anyway. And I see the Hermit, so yeah, y'all probably been spending time alone, which that's a good thing. But I'm going to go ahead and clarify these cards now for you. So tell me about this Three of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You guys may be getting a new job, like maybe you're trying to focus on a new career, like something you haven't done before. Also, it looks like you're finding a way to get your finances in order. You're concentrating and thinking on it. And I mean, you may have to travel for work. I don't know, that popped in my head, like travel for work. Maybe you guys will get some kind of job that'll you know, take you around, or maybe you'll take a job somewhere else that you have to move for. Okay, but it's things are looking up, you guys. It's just slow. And then the Strength card, we've got Judgment. So you have a major arcana with a major arcana clarifying it. So yeah, whatever you've been through, all the, you know, the tragedy and the pain and everything, somebody's getting karma for that. I don't believe it's you. Someone who has caused some problems is getting judgment, karma. And they may be wanting to come back as well. We're in Mercury retrograde, that's nothing uncommon. But I would say hell no. That's what I always say though. Because it never worked for me. So I wouldn't tell anyone else to go do that. But you know what, I'm not going to tell y'all what to do. I'm just going to tell you that if you do go back to someone and they've truly changed, good for y'all. But most people don't truly change until they've lost something so crucial to their well-being you know, someone that was so good to them, which I feel like you were very good to this person, and I don't think they returned it. And yeah, I think they're feeling that right now. And this may have been a while since y'all broke up. This isn't like it just happened. It could have for some of you, but I feel like for the majority, you've been in hermit mode for a while, maybe a year, maybe longer. You know, and then here's the Page of Wands again. So we've got 2 Page of Wands. This person you might have been dealing with could have been, yeah, I think it's them, that they're scared to come and say sorry. I still feel like you may have an offer coming from something like a job or something you invested in a long time ago. And I don't mean invest with money necessarily. It could be money, but like your time, your energy, something you were trying to create, maybe a side, you know, a side gig, something like that. And you've been waiting and waiting, and it's finally coming through. But this Page of Wands, this is someone immature that has a lot of passion and says they're going to do a lot of stuff and tries to do it, but you know, they just don't have the wherewithal to complete it. You know what I mean? Anyway, so I see those 2 Page of Wands, so there's some immature energy here. But there could also be, you know, I mean, wanting to have fun. You know, you may need to have some fun, Sagittarius. Maybe you need to get out and start doing things again. And see, this 2 of Swords came out sideways. This could be like, this is a decision that's really important that you feel like you don't have. See the Moon? It's like a confusing decision, like something you need to do that you feel could really impact you maybe negatively if you make the wrong decision. But I'm just going to tell you that you already know what decision to make. You just have to take some time, maybe meditate, sit down, be quiet, pray, whatever it is you need to do to get your mind right, to where you can make that decision, because I feel like you already know deep down. Sometimes decisions, most times decisions we have to make are so painful because they're so hard, because when we make the right decision, it's not going to be easy, and it might cause a lot of pain. So 2 of Swords came out sideways, like I said. And that was over the Page of Wands. So again, you may be feeling unsure about a decision to do with that person that wants to come back and apologize, that comes in with all this passionate energy and wanting you, you know, love bombing and doing all that kind of shit. And, you know, making you think that, yeah, maybe things could be okay. But you just have to make your decision and stick with it, is all you can do. Make it based on your intuition, and you know, you can always make it based on the past too. So, all right, and the King, ooh, no way, you guys, this gives me chills. King of Wands and Queen of Wands. This is a matched pair. This is a soulmate pair right here. So fire energy and fire energy. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be another fire sign. Could be though. And boy, that's a lot of passion. And a lot of fire, a lot of energy, a lot of get up and go. But whatever it is, this is a soulmate. And I think you probably felt like this person was your soulmate, but you're going to see that's not, no. All that immature BS needs to be left behind, because something good is really coming. And when you know what I say, Ace of Cups is coming. And you're probably going to feel conflicted about it, because it's hard not to be in fear after someone has done you terribly wrong when you really, really loved them, you know? And you just have to let that shit go. You have to extend trust to new people. You just don't deal with people that you don't think you can trust. And as soon as you find out you can't, let them go. Simple as that. Don't get involved. Here's Temperance over the 5 of Pentacles. So you're going to find balance in either your financial difficulties, your family difficulties, your friends. You know, if you feel like everybody's abandoned you or whatever, just know that God has never abandoned you, okay? He's here, always going to be here. Your ancestors, angels guiding you, they're there for you. You just may feel alone, but you're never alone. And this makes me want to cry. Oh, but I'm not going to do it. But I understand this feeling. So just know that you're being divinely guided into something better. Just hang on. Do whatever it is you need to do to keep your mind right, to keep your body right. I feel like you may need to exercise to help burn off some, you know, pressure, steam, bad energy, negative feelings, whatever. You may need to take a bath with, you know, any kind of scent that makes you happy. Like I love spearmint. I'll put it on myself just because I love the smell, and peppermint too, but spearmint's my favorite. And it just makes me feel happy when I smell it. And I don't know why I'm telling y'all this. I feel like this is what you need to do, though. I feel like someone needs to hear this. And you've been through a lot, Sag. And it's like you've lost a lot, and you know, you just feel like you're abandoned, but you haven't been abandoned, like I said. You know, God will always be there. He may not do what we want him to do when we want him to do it, but he's going to do the right thing for you. You just have to hang on. All right? Oh, look at that. 6 of Wands, a victory. It's coming. Just hang in there. And I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple of advice cards for y'all. Sag. Whoa, golly, these are flying out. So, flowers, happiness. See, I told you, it's going to get better. Target, a goal-oriented person. This right here tells me that you need to set goals. You need to set a big goal. This is what I was telling somebody else I read for the other day. I was trying to keep this short, but of course it's not going to be short. Set a big-ass goal, Sag. Set something that you want so bad that you know you could work for. Set that goal. Write it down. Then take 10 things that you need to do to get there, okay? In the order that you think you need to do them. And then you're going to break down each of those 10 steps into smaller pieces to say, like for the instance, the first thing you have to do is, I mean, maybe someone doesn't have a car. They need to get a car, right? That's a big goal. So the first thing you're going to do is try to figure out if you can get you're going to have to find some money somehow, right? What can you do to earn money? What can you do to make your situation more likely to succeed, okay? And I don't know if that's making sense to anyone, but I just really feel like y'all need to hear this right now. Bag, look at this. Something important such as a new job or a raise. So you guys may be getting a new job or a raise, and that's going to fix the problem right there. But always, if you set goals, it's like you have something to work for, something to get out of bed for every day, you know? Because I feel like some of y'all don't want to get out of bed. But anyway, okay, I gotta stop. Sag, if y'all want a reading, I have my reading specials listed in there. I'm not exactly sure if it was $33.33 for this one and something else for the Zoom, but you can see it in the description. And I'm probably going to run another special for like $20. I like to do 22, you know, 11, 22, 22, something like that. 22, something like that. But y'all just get with me if you want a reading. Send me an email. You know, my contact information is in the description box. So anyway, you guys, I'm sorry that things have been going bad, but just know that if you hang on, I mean, it's just going to get better. There's the victory card right there, and that's a public victory. So, you know, that can mean a lot of different things, a lot of different great things for y'all. So anyway, I hope y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Bye-bye.